This is For What It's Worth, the world's first Merryworth podcast. Sam and Eric use coarse language, and if you are offended by coarse language, please save yourself some trouble and cover your ears.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight, for my monster from his slab began to rise, when suddenly, to my surprise, he did For What It's Worth, the world's first and only Merryworth podcast. My name is Sam.
And Eric.
Hey, Eric.
Hello.
Hey. So
doing?
for those of you tuning in from last week, tragedy struck.
Yep.
I posted it on Facebook, and I posted it on Tumblr and everything.
What a tragedy.
There was a freak accident. Eric and I were pulverized by an asteroid that tore through Earth's atmosphere and crushed us to smithereens.
And killed our cat.
Killed our cat, killed both of us. We were basically atomized, except for our skeletons.
Yep.
Two twisted, blackened skeletons clinging to each other in a final moment of humanity before the lights switched out and the candle of our lives was snuffed.
To be fair, it looked pretty cool.
Oh yeah, it looked really cool. Because my skeleton was wearing a pair of sunglasses and had a cigarette in its mouth. And there was a motorcycle nearby, so the people that found our bodies thought, oh, maybe one of them drove a motorcycle.
Yep.
It was kind of like the cover of a Meatloaf album.
Oh, cool.
I'd like to thank all those people who came out to that candlelight vigil that was held around the crater.
Yep. That was very nice of you.
Hundreds upon hundreds of people came out to show their respect for the dead, me and Eric, who died.
Yep.
I would like to apologize to them for not being very well informed, because there was a lot of radiation in the area.
Yep.
Severe gamma radiation coming off of that asteroid. So, within moments of arriving, the people of the candlelight vigil, their skin started to melt, weeping sores appeared on their bodies. It was like that. It was like that part at the end of Indiana Jones.
Yes.
Good news though, almost 30% of the people at the candlelight vigil survived.
Great. Good news.
So, Eric and I are dead and in hell now.
Yeah.
It's
And it's all because you had to take that goddamn cat.
Well, it's a good thing that cats don't go to heaven or hell, as far as I know. I only know the religious position on dogs and heaven.
Yep, and they never made a movie about cats.
Cats do have 9 lives, so maybe Lucifer's still up there raising hell on the world.
Screwing people over.
And getting
Ruining
them hit.
podcasts.
Ruining podcasts and getting them hit by asteroids. I've got to say, though, to all you people who say that it's awful to go to hell, it's not that bad here.
Yeah, it's a little humid, but
Yeah.
I got used to it.
Well, I'm from Indiana, and it gets way more humid than this in the summer. It's kind of nice. I'm working on my tan.
Yep.
I started jogging.
Wow.
Yeah, I haven't been able to wear these jeans in like a year and a half, man. Look at me.
You look great.
Thanks, man.
Check.
I'm decked to the nines. I'm looking good.
Look at that butt.
Look at that butt. I'm working my butt. If only this were a live stream video podcast, we would have.
You'd be in for a show.
We would have people diving off of cliffs and crashing to the rocks below to get to hell to see this butt in action.
Okay.
So,
should we start reading the comic strips?
No, let's talk about what happened last week.
Oh yeah, right.
So last week, Wilbur was trying to convince Dawn that going to Italy was going to be awesome, and Dawn was having absolutely none of it. She hadn't even packed.
By repeating himself over and over.
About
Amalfi Coast. Come on, Dawn. Get with the program.
And Mary... I think the week ended with Wilbur grabbing Dawn by the foot and dragging her out of the room.
Yep.
Dawn didn't even look up from her copy of Person magazine. She just kept reading.
And then Mary was dressed up in some sort of formal robes.
She was about to lay her judgment down upon the people of Santa Royale, particularly those who write into Wilbur's Ask Wendy column.
Yep.
So, that takes us
Monday.
to Monday. Wilbur and Dawn head to the airport.
Summer is a time of leisure and pleasure. Where better to spend it than in Italy?
Leisure and pleasure, or leisure and pleasure. Take your pick, folks.
Yep.
We'll see the splendors of ancient Rome, the artwork in Florence, and eventually, Milan.
Yay!
Wow. Dawn seems really thrilled.
This seems to me like the beginning of a Peabody and Sherman cartoon. They're going to see the splendors of ancient Rome.
Come on, Dawn. Let's go get in the Wayback Machine.
This is my girl, Dawn. Wilbur would make such a cute doggy.
I don't think that he would be like a beagle like Mr. Peabody was, though. He'd be more like a bulldog or a pug.
Yeah, an English bulldog, I'm thinking.
English bulldogs are built kind of like bowling balls with legs, so I think that would fit Wilbur pretty well.
Yes.
What do you suppose Dawn has in that locket right there?
It's a picture of herself and of, like, $5 footlong.
It's just a meatball sub on one side of that locket.
This is the only thing I love anymore. Food.
She's just got marinara dripping down her chin, and she's whispering into the Italian urban cheese bread, "I love you."
Oh, poor Dawn.
And then she starts singing, "Never knew I could feel like this, like I'd never seen the sky before." And then the whole thing turns into that Baz Luhrmann movie, Moulin Rouge.
Oh boy.
That would be an exciting storyline in Mary Worth.
Yep.
A penniless writer and a French courtesan, and their forbidden love.
All right.
Tuesday!
I have some air sickness pills if you get sick on the plane, Dawn.
Don't worry. If I get sick, it won't be from air travel.
Ah, come on. You're on vacation. Look ahead, not back.
That's not what she was talking about, Wilbur. She was talking about how it's disgusting to watch you eat. They're going to serve an in-flight meal, and while you're scooping spoonful after spoonful of gray tuna salad into your ugly mug, you're going to be making these smacking and sucking noises.
Hey, Dawn, how much you want to bet I can shove this whole chicken breast in my mouth?
I don't want to bet anything, Dad. I don't want you to see you do it.
Here I go.
Oh, I got gravy going everywhere.
Stewardess, can I get another shirt? This is first class, right?
He gets, like, one of the blankets and wraps it around his neck as if it's
like a poncho.
like a bib. And there's just fucking, like, sauce. And he has a soda and he spilled half of it.
He's still chewing as he falls asleep with his mouth open, and he's just Just a little bit of mashed potatoes dribbles out of the corner of his mouth and rolls down his chest.
Also, I hope they make it to their gate. Whichever one it is. Doesn't seem to have a number.
That's the Red Arrow Gate, obviously, Eric.
Oh.
Have you never been in an airport?
Nope.
There's like the Blue Triangle Gate, and there's the Purple Horseshoes Gate,
Yep.
and the Green Clovers Gate, the Red Balloon Gate,
Sounds good.
the Pot of Gold Gate, and then the Tasteless Cereal Gate. There's a celebrity here in the airport, Eric.
Yeah. Oh, I see him.
Eric
Right up to the left there.
Clapton.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll legend Eric Clapton from 1971 has stepped into the present, and
Look at him.
and he's ready to rock. Look, he's got his eyes closed. He's been touring the world for a while now, with I don't know, The Who and another band from the 70s.
More like the Who. Okay, no, well, not this week.
Oh, I almost set you up for that, didn't I?
Who's this guy in the cap in the middle?
In most productions, they instruct the extras not to look at the cameras.
Yeah,
Apparently, this guy did not get the memo.
I think he's some kind of kidnapper. He's eyeing Dawn.
I bet I can throw a bag over her head and drag her off before Homer Simpson over there knows what hit him.
I bet Fatty's worth quite a few pennies.
He's gonna kidnap Wilbur.
Yep.
If there's such a high demand for fat bald men on the white slave black market.
But at least Lisa Kudrow is standing behind him. We'll stop him. All right.
Wednesday.
Turn that friend upside down. We're going to have a great time.
Yippee!
Hey, Don, smell my finger. Can you guess where it's been?
I hate this game, Dad.
Dawn, if you don't cheer up, those overhead compartments are awfully big. You could stay in one of those till we get there.
I've always kind of wanted to sleep in a coffin. This is close enough for me.
Climbs up in there.
Look at the size of that thing.
That's true. You could definitely fit a man in there.
Look at that guy's just gonna he's pushing in his briefcase first, his suitcase, and then he's gonna jump in himself.
It's like those compartment hotels in Japan.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. He just kind of curls up, shuts it down.
There's a bamboo shade screen he can pull down to keep the light out.
Yeah, oh, it's lovely.
Anytime you fly Air Tokyo,
Yep.
you know you're in for a treat. I'm not sure exactly why they're taking Air Tokyo from California to Italy, but I'm sure that Wilbur got a really good deal on those tickets.
Yep. Don't worry, Don. We just had to do 5 stopovers. We'll get there.
Well, that's how he's going to end up in Rome and Florence
Amalfi.
and then Amalfi and then Milan. Those are their layovers.
But they're actually not. They're completely different places. He's just hoping that Dawn doesn't know about those places, so he'll trick her.
He can trick her. He's got to put his hands over her eyes when she's in the airport so she doesn't see a sign.
Wow! Look at a Coliseum. And it's like some Scottish castle.
There's a big sign that says "Welcome to Istanbul." Wilbur's trying to distract her.
Look, it's Etzel's Pretzels.
Meanwhile,
Dear Wendy, I need your help. I can't go on like this anymore.
oh dear.
Oh no.
What's happening?
That computer's very, very depressed.
Mary has got a banging system, though. Look how big that screen is.
Yeah.
My
God damn.
TV isn't that big. I'm impressed.
Also, Wilbur's got a pretty cush job. Just sits at home on his computer.
Just chilling out, yeah.
Like, I kind of assumed that he at least went into his, like, newspaper place.
Yeah, like he had an office there. But no, it looks like he just does all of his work from home.
So, want to go out to Thursday?
I would like to go on to Thursday, please.
After being disappointed again, I've given up the idea of ever being happy. People are selfish, greedy, and dishonest. Wake up, Mary.
Oh, what? Excuse me? I was just having a snooze.
I've run out of hope for humankind. I hate it that I've become so jaded.
So do I. And then Mary presses delete on her keyboard, and a ray comes out of this person's screen and just dissolves them into a skeleton.
Also, I like that Mary's in like a completely white room suddenly, devoid of anything.
It's like that part in The Matrix, which
Yeah.
I believe we've made that joke before.
Probably. She's just floating around in the void.
It's like that part in The Producers. She left the co-star of Springtime for Hitler left alone in the room and told her to tidy up. And when she got back, she painted everything white. We gonna do Friday?
Yep.
Dear Jaded, this is a hard world we live in. There are bad things in the world, but it's not all bad. People do step up. We see that during times of crisis, but also during ordinary times.
Magic spells. She's shooting lightning out of her hands like the Emperor.
Unlimited power!
No, Mary, don't kill Samuel L. Jackson.
You leave
Stop.
Samuel L. Jackson alone. He's got that cool purple lightsaber. Also, she's used her magical powers to turn the walls green.
Yep, keep changing. This is her wizard study.
She's waving her hands over the keyboard like she's trying to read a crystal ball.
Either that or like she's further away from her desk than we think, and she's got like, a little marionette that she's playing with.
A marionette?
Ah.
Did you get it? Did you get it? Marionette?
Yeah, I got it. It's a good one.
Marionette. It was. I'm going to give you the credit for that one.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. What language is that on the computer screen in panel 1?
Oh, it's
Is that Sanskrit?
Yep, looks like it.
It's written in some kind of weird hieroglyphics.
See, what Mary needs to do is she needs to put on her Blue Lobster pajamas so she can read that.
Oh, right. That makes much more sense.
Yeah. All right.
Let's do a 3-heart run on Saturday's strip.
Yeah, let's do it.
The little kindness that people show one another create... What? I'm starting over. The little kindnesses that people show one another create a ripple effect in the space-time continuum. Down becomes up, and night becomes day. Chaos reigns.
Mary's going off the deep end with her theories again.
Mary, you cannot use dark magic in this advice column. It's good in your day-to-day life, but this is for the masses, and most people don't cotton to that.
Mary lost ended years ago. Stop posting your theories on the internet forums.
What was the story with the Dharma logo on the shark? One person can make a difference. We can inspire ourselves by looking at the good all around us.
Yep. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to practice my martial arts. What are you wearing?
It does indeed look like something Bruce Lee would wear. She's about to go snap Chuck Norris's neck. Alright, you ready for Sunday?
Yep, Sunday.
Sunday, 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 where there is doubt, faith, where there is despair, hope, St. Francis. Let me light my lamp, never asking if it removes the darkness.
What?
It's got a little funny face there.
Yeah, it's like all twisted up.
She's,
Mouth.
some of the features are too small and in the wrong place.
She's got like a little Mr. Potato Head thing going on there.
Joe asked his granddaughter to come in and draw this strip. Mary replies to an Ask Wendy reader. You write that you've given up on others, that people disappoint too many times. But people rally and step up. We often see that during times of crisis and tragedy. Again, what is that weird language? Is that Elven?
Yep.
Are Frodo and Sam about to show up in Rivendell to help Mary with the column?
One column to rule them all. That's what it says right there.
Mary's typing this out on her mithril keyboard.
Yep. All the runes are lighting up.
People are really good at heart. There are heroes inside each of us. Dramatic panel of Mary typing in silhouette. If only we could come together without the tragedy. Unfortunately, tragedy is necessary. I summon from the heavens an asteroid. Wait a minute, Eric!
It was Mary.
This is how we found ourselves in this pickle, where we're in hell for eternity.
Oh no.
Mary, you rascal. You...
Dear.
I should have known it. Meanwhile, in Florence.
God, isn't this magnificent? A real work of art. Oh my God. Oh, check 'em out.
Reminds me of Dave.
Oh.
Dawn? Judging by everything south of the belly button there, you are not missing too very much.
Nope.
It looks like a turtle poking his head out of a shell.
But to be fair, Dave did have a rock hard ass. Man. You saw that guy? Holy crap.
Was Dave rocking the glutes, so to
Yep.
speak?
Mm-hmm. He's one of those people that always wear, like, bike shorts.
Regardless as to whether or not he'd been riding a bicycle.
Yep.
Oh boy, he could crack walnuts with those buns. So we've arrived in Italy.
Yep, finally.
Dawn and Wilbur are checking out some naked dude statues.
Either that or they're still in Central Royale. That's a cardboard cutout. But, who knows?
That's a plaster recreation that's just at the airport.
Yes. He just put a blindfold on her and spun her around a couple of times. Yep, here we are.
And then drove her to the Olive Garden.
Ooh, this Italian food is exquisite. Yeah.
Would you like cheese on your salad? Oh, yes. Just...
Infinite bread. Whoa.
Sign
Great
me
steak.
up.
I can eat.
$6.99 for a never-ending pasta bowl? Are you serious?
Hey, honey. I guess Italy wasn't hit by the economy, huh? Look at these prices.
So there's the week.
So, predictions?
Would you like... I don't know. Again, we're at a crossroads. We can either follow Mary around for another week as she waxes philosophical about hope and lighting her lamp and whatever she was talking about.
Waxing her lamp.
Waxing her lamp. I don't like that, Eric. Or we could chill out with Dawn and Wilbur in Italy.
Both
Or
of which are very, very exciting.
yeah, because there's nothing more fun than watching a depressed teenager and her equally depressed father moping around on the beach looking miserable together. Like, I think that proximity is the only reason those two spend any time with each other.
Yep, pretty much. My prediction is... God, I don't even know. I can't think of anything.
Every
That's my
week we
prediction.
make a prediction, and every week we are wrong. And I think that's the appeal of Mary Worth, is that it's completely boring, but at the same time unpredictable.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna say that Don's gonna find a handsome stud in Italy.
His name's going to be Vincenzo.
Yep.
Hey, Vincenzo, you see the American girl out there, huh? Go and get her number. Mwah, molto bene.
He's gonna have a little mole on his face.
A little mole on his cheek and a little moustache.
Oh, boy.
Do you want to do a worthy moment of the week?
Yes!
Well,
Of course!
I love the worthy moment of the week!
Oh my god!
Ah!
Yes!
Yes! Play that sound! So, Eric, what was your worthy moment of the week?
My worthy moment of the week is Wizard Mary on Friday.
She's sprinkling some Eye of Newt on her keyboard.
Yep. Or she looks like she's like a pianist. She's like about to like slam down on it. Dun dun.
She's just cracked her knuckles and she's about to start
Dun
playing
dun
like...
dun. Dun 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 dun.
She's about to start playing the opening notes of the Elton John version of Pinball Wizard.
Yes.
She's just gonna go nuts on that piano.
Alright, what was your worthy moment of the week?
My worthy moment of the week was Tuesday, where Dawn just flat out says that Wilbur disgusts her.
You make me sick, Father.
Father, it disgusts me that you and I share the same DNA.
And look at that shadow on your face.
He was chewing on an ink pen, and it just busted. Hey, Eric.
Yeah?
Let's give the devil his due and say some thank yous.
Yep.
First off, we would like to thank Wanders of the blog Maryworth and Me at maryworthandme.blogspot.com.
Yep.
Wanders is a fellow who writes jokes about Mary Worth, much like we do, only he does it with typin' instead of gabbin'.
Yep.
His blog's very funny. You should go read it every day. I do. Also, I would like to thank the Aquabats for not throwing the hammer of justice at us for illegally using their song Sequence Erase as our theme song.
Yep. Good guys.
Good guys, they're superheroes, they save the earth, and they write good music. God bless them.
And they wear cute little outfits.
They wear cute little outfits and funny little helmets, and I love them. I would also like to thank the Robot Beach Boys for hammering on an old Casio keyboard in such a way that they created a MIDI of their hit song California Girls, which we play at the end of the show every week and will forever. That's it. Everybody's been thanked, except for you guys who listen to the show.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the show.
Keep
Please,
listening.
please like us on YouTube and show all your friends about the podcast and say it on Facebook and say it on
Twitter.
Google Plus and Twitter and Tumblr. And we'll give you each a little kiss on the cheek. Mwah!
No, I'm not gonna do that.
I will kiss you twice since Eric has refused to kiss you. So that's the end of the show. My name is Sam.
And I'm Eric. And remember, everyone, hope is the only universal liar who never loses his reputation for veracity.
Oh, Eric. We can't end the show like that. That's such a downer.
Alright, want me to try another one?
Yeah, I want you to try another one. Jesus.
Alright, let me try this one. He that lives upon hope will die fasting.
That was your week in Merryworth. For what it's worth.